Welcome to NEXTGames' Intense Ambuscade series, November 2023, against Poroggo. And the last time we saw this one was over 2 years ago in September of 2021. This is a great run for soloers, allowing you to get difficult wins in just 2 to 7 minutes. Let's review what's involved in this month's run. First, key item acquisition. This month you need 1 frog kill for your first run of the day, and 3 frog kills for multiple runs in that same day. For these kills, I go to Marjami Ravine, Bivik number 2, for access to quick frog kills, as you see me doing in the previous example. Now, I'm told you can also find them at the Frontier Station in Forêt de Hentenel, so you can try there too if you're having difficulty finding these frogs on the more heavily populated servers. Now, let's move on to the run itself, which starts off against a single Poroggo, the Bozetto Necronura. Now this enemy will use many of the standard Poroggo attacks that won't be of much risk to you, with the exception of 2. The first is Providence. Now this ability will summon 5 Bozetto Croakers to the Poroggo's aid. Now the main way I recommend you deal with these is by using the Black Mage sub-job and casting Sleepga on all of them. Go ahead and use Elemental Seal at the very beginning to try and make that first sleep last for as long as possible. You do not want to waste any time switching to them and killing them now, as the main NM is definitely the primary risk in this fight, so simply sleep them and keep getting all of your damage in on that main NM. Now the adds have fairly poor accuracy, so even if you get a few resist, you still shouldn't be in too much danger, but keep in mind that their attacks will inflict, at times, nasty abilities such as Silence, Paralyze, and Slow, so you do want to keep them sleeping as much as possible. Keep focusing on that main NM until he is dead, and then take out the adds he has spawned if he happened to have spawned them. In my experience, he usually most commonly will spawn these adds under 30% hit points, making it a rather trivial thing to finish him off while they're sleeping once this ability was used. Now the second ability you really want to watch out for is Quenching Hammer, which is a 30-foot AoE ability that will drain all of your trust and yours magic points, all of your TP, and is almost a full dispel. Now the damage done by this ability also can get very high, and it's based off the number of debuffs on the NM, making it so it will commonly one-shot everyone in range if even a few enfeebles are present on him. Now the main way you combat this ability is by making sure it never goes off. To do that, you need to be very careful with your party selection. If a Rune Fencer, Paladin, Dark Knight, or Blue Mage are in the party, or if one of your Summon Trust are any of those jobs, then this ability can be used. In addition to that, if you have any songs, rolls, or geomancy bubbles on you, it will also cause it to trigger. So in general, you don't want to use Bards, Corsairs, or Geomancers this month either. Also keep in mind that many of the Trust will identify as things like Paladin, even though you wouldn't think of them as such. This includes Trust such as Sethus and Monburl, so make sure you're not using them either. Now in a solo Trust setup, this is of course going to mean that we will not have capped haste since we don't have any bards. So you're going to want to make sure that you use your dual wield 20 cent if you're on Ninja to make sure that you're capping your haste. Now, on the normal difficulty, I found that I could get by with just Koromoru and Yoran Oran as my only Trust. But on the difficult difficulty, I had to add in Cherokee, Kupipi, and Arcelia for some extra curing. Now I find that 5-step skill chains work best when taking out this NM. I'm doing a 5-step Radiant skill chain in my examples. Now since we're relying on only having Haste 2 and a bit of dual wield gear, we won't always get TP in time for all 5 steps, so just roll with what you get, and the kill of the main NM should only take you about 2 to 3 minutes. Now if you happen to kill him before he spawns any frogs, your run will end there. Now if he does spawn the frogs, you will then want to take them out one at a time while keeping the ones that you're not currently taking out sleeping. Now I often will leave my shadows down on this run to allow myself time to get TP for each step, and I find that his spells aren't powerful enough for the mages not to cure me through them, so there's not much risk there, even during his chain spell period. Now make sure you pull him back and keep your mages out of the range of his Ga spells, otherwise they can get quickly overwhelmed. I also normally fully enfeeble the main NM with my ninja abilities at the start to make those first 2 to 3 minutes as easy as possible. That's about all you need to know for this strategy to solo it this month. From a party standpoint, Puppet Masters are in high demand, as well as ninjas, because both can tank this one without any risk of Quenching Hammer going off. That goes for the rest of your party setup as well. As long as you keep in mind to not use those 7 jobs I mentioned, your run should go fairly smoothly this month. Now the first battle example you saw was me taking this month's run out in just 2 minutes on the difficult difficulty. Now this of course was without any frogs spawning, which is the ideal situation that you're hoping for. Now my second example that you're seeing right now is showing what the run looks like when the frogs do spawn. Using this strategy, normal wins should take 2 to 5 minutes, and difficult wins in the 2 to 7 minute range. Enjoy the rest of the battle examples. That's going to be it for this month's Intense Ambuscade video. I hope you found that helpful. Have a great month, everyone. We'll see you next time.